Well, I'm going to a place called Music City. The barbecue's good and the girls are pretty. It's the Nashville Boogie.
So I just did a super quick makeup job and threw my hair up in some hot sticks because I'm going to try a hairstyle. I am going to the Boogie on the 24th. Super excited because this is sort of my new Viva since it's close by and it's easier for me to afford. And I have this patio set here, the skirt and top that I got at the Boogie a couple of years ago. I've only worn it once, and I love this set. And I've just never really had a chance to wear it much. So this is something I definitely want to break out this year, and I'm not sure what I want to do with my hair for it. So I'm going to kind of try something that I thought I might try. It's not anything super planned. This is going to be one of those sort of organic things. And honestly, heated sets don't really work on my hair, and it is super humid outside. So my hair may not be curly enough to really do all that much. But I had an idea. I kind of wanted to do a lot of free-form loose curls that are still on purpose and structured to some extent this year. So this will be a hairstyle that I've done similar stuff before. So what I did is I actually just rolled my hair under in these hot sticks, and then I took my bangs while they were wet and aimed them off my face. I comb out my hair here, my little curls, with my Denman styling brush. And of course this is going to bring in that more retro look because the Denman styling brush is magic. Look how pretty. And yeah, this bed that you see here on a Denman brush, this kind of teal or orange, not teal, this kind of orange nylon bristles with the rubber bed, this is what kind of helps keep the static down. So when you brush your hair out, it tends to generally have less static. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my hair and section it off into a little bit of a U shape at the top. So I'm going to portion off my bangs plus part of my crown here. So a little bit of a horseshoe part going on. So generally just a U-shaped section like this. And then I'm going to take a couple of clips and get my hair out of the way in the back. You know, I curled my hair with some Remington tight curls this morning before I did this video, and it completely fell within just a couple of minutes. And I think my Remington tight curls have lost their heat because they had them warming up for a good 30 minutes. And I put my hair in and it was very like flat. So anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually take this hair right here and tease it at the crown, at the root. Not a whole lot. I'm not going to tease it like all the way to the tips because I want this part to lay kind of silky. And then I'm going to spray. Gave it some volume. My Kenra spray. So we have this big old mess here. And then I've had this idea. I'm going to take this little bun form and I'm going to sort of wrap my hair loosely around it. So it's going to lend itself, I'm going to smooth over the top a little bit just like you would a victory roll or anything else using my nylon bristle brush. I'm just going to sort of smooth over the top. And don't worry if you've got bangs and you're trying this to hide bangs, don't worry about all these little bits. We can fix those later. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to just kind of drape it over the top and then sort of pull it under so that the curls come out the other side. So you've got sort of a suicide roll slash faux bun or faux bang. And then I'm going to just pin it to my head. So just like you would any other time with a bun form, you're going to pin this to your head. And see, it's already pretty much covered on this side because we wrapped it going to the side. Alright, and then I'm going to take this little bit of curl that's left and I'm going to kind of sort of just let it hang and pin it in place. This is just a way to get a little extra volume out of my, you know, standard little bangs that I do. So what I'm going to do is take one side of my hair and section it off. Could maybe put a little volume in there, and I'm going to act like I'm doing I'm going to spray it and sort of act like I'm doing a victory roll. You see how I'm twisting it over, but I'm going to let these curls hang loose right here. And I'll pin it in place. And then I'll take these little curls and brush them out so they're nice and sleek. And then I'll portion them out and blend them in with the curls at the end of our wrap right here. There's a hornet on my window in here, and I'm pretending not to be concerned. Because maybe if I pretend not to be afraid of him, pretend not to be afraid of him, he'll go away. All right, so I'm going to take these little loose curls. I can hear him buzzing. Okay. I'm going to take these loose curls, which honestly, heated set, bad idea, but I'm going to take these little loose curls and pin them up, and then of course if this were a wet set and it was a more successful set, then it would look better. And sometimes when you have a piece that sort of falls down, all of a sudden it looks on purpose and you're like, woo, hold it. Okay, so these little curls have kind of fallen into place accidentally. Okay, now I'm going to take this side. Right, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tease this just a little bit on the inside to give it a little bit of volume, a little lift at the root. And then I'm going to start kind of folding it in like I'm going to do a victory roll. But instead, I'm going to let the curls sort of fall like this. Just kind of let them fall. I feel like all of my favorite updos that I've done on this channel have been sort of on the fly like this. So generally, I get a better result from not really having a plan. There. The cool thing about this is that I feel like it would look really great with a cowboy hat. But can you imagine having a cowboy hat back here? But yeah, with the wet set, much better style, I think. But yeah, hopefully this is fun for y'all. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to going, and I'm going to have a couple, like I said, a couple of false hair videos coming up for you before the boogie as well. And maybe even do a little bit, maybe a packing tip or two. As I pack, I might realize that there's some things that I need to say that I haven't said in prior videos. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this video and link all of my boogie videos and even my Viva videos before, because festivals and events like this tend to have a lot of similar look. But yeah, have a good day. Bye.
Nashville Boogie. Gonna boogie on down to Nashville, Tennessee.